Oh, that's good. Welcome. Hey, can you see me?
Yes, I can. Just a minute.
Okay, no problem.
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Hey, Kathleen. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Hi, Mateus. Good afternoon. Welcome. Hey, guys. Welcome. Welcome to our class on Google Meet. I'm so excited. Good to see you guys. Are you able to see me?
Hello.
Hi. All right, guys. I can see you. I can see Thais, but I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me?
I can.
Okay, that's good. Hey, Agatha. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hey, welcome. How nice. I was finally able to connect via Google Meet. My goodness, it's like a miracle. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's really a miracle. My brother gave me a hand here because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be able to make it. Really. Because by myself, impossible. But fortunately, he came here today and he gave me a hand and I made it. That's why I'm here.
It's really good here.
I'm so grateful.
I'm
really grateful. Yeah. Yeah, he is here today, so that's why I made it. I'm glad I'm here with you guys, and I'm glad we are able to connect via Google Meet. That's really awesome. Hey, Mateus. Hey, Kathleen. Hi, Leo. Good to see you guys. It's awesome. So how was your week? Come on, tell me. Was it good?
Yeah.
Great. What did you do?
I went to school. I studied.
Oh, great. And are you going to school presentially? Are you having presential classes?
Yes, I'm going.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm still learning how to use the app, so I may make some mistakes, and I'm just like a little kid. I'm learning how to use it, so it's kind of weird, but yeah. In a few classes, I'll be okay with the app.
Okay.
How nice, guys. So first of all, let me try to share the screen and show you our page on Google Classroom. Okay, guys, as we usually do when we start our lesson, we check out what we did last week and our lesson on Google Classroom. So let me try to share the screen now. So let's go there and see. Okay. All right. Oops. Yeah. Let me try to share that with you guys. Okay, guys, can you see that? Yes?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
So this is our page on on Google Classroom. And here is our topic for today, September 18th. But before we start, I'd like to ask you if you did the homework I gave you last week. And if you have any questions about it. We finished Unit 10 last week, right? So you should have done online practice, Unit 10, all the online practice from that unit, and also Unit 10 test, right? Online, plus some worksheets. So did you have a chance to do it?
I did the online practice, but it's only missing the test, unit and test, online practice that
Okay.
you do on Monday.
Okay, great. Awesome. Very nice. Please don't forget to do it. It's really good. right? It helps you a lot. It helps you practice. Very good. And the worksheets are also good as well, right? We are heading to the final part of our course. We just have one more unit to go. After Unit 11, we just have Unit 12, and then it's done. Okay. So how do you feel, guys? Yay! It's the end of wide angle 2, for God's sake. Whoa, that's really cool.
Really fast.
So, yeah, isn't it?
I love
Yeah, even with all the pandemic and everything, we're done. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Yeah, that's really cool. So guys, let's do it. Let's go for it. Yeah, I'm really happy for that. So people, if you have any questions concerning your homework, please drop me a line, okay? Just let me know. So if you have your books, please open your books to page 123, okay? Let's check it out. We are beginning a new lesson today, right? So let's say it. I'll try to share that other page with you now. Let's see if it works. I'm still learning how to use this app. So if anything goes wrong, please excuse me. Let me try sharing again. Let me see here. Oops. Okay. Oh, right. Just a moment. Oh, right. Let me go there. Okay. Can you see the book page?
Yes, I can.
All right. Okay. All right. So here, let me try to. Okay, so here I can manage the page. I can scroll down. So this is the first page of Unit 11, and it talks about experiences, right? And it is really a new experience I'm having now using this new app, and I'm very happy about it. What can you see in the picture? Can you tell me?
People having a party, so maybe
Mm-hmm. And where is this party taking place?
in the ocean.
Yeah, that's right. More specifically, on a
Boat.
yes. Have you ever been to a party on a boat?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? A party on a boat? Yeah, it sounds kind of interesting. But let's see. This picture was taken by one of the photographers from our series here, and they will talk to us about what makes an experience special, okay? And how can experience change people? So let's try to zoom in on the questions so you can all visualize, okay? So here we have there. What makes an experience special? Then how can experience change people? And is experience or knowledge more important? Which one is more important? So now let me ask you those questions first. What makes an experience so special, guys? What do you think?
When we learn with that experience.
Uh-huh. Perfect. Yeah, that makes it all very special. And how can experience change people? How can something you go through, how can something you live change your life or make you kind of different somehow?
Because that makes us see the world or our life in a different way. Maybe.
Mhm. Yeah, of course. Imagine, guys, imagine you go through, like, for example, a near-death experience, right? And then, of course, you will never come out of that experience the same person. You will be different, of course. You'll never be the same, right? Now, the last one, is experience or knowledge more important? In your opinion, what is really more important, experience or knowledge? What do you think?
I think both of them are important.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree, right? I guess you have to experience what you know. If you just read books, but you don't really have an experience, it's not a good idea, right? So come on, guys. I want to listen to you as well. Okay, not only Thais. Let's see what the photographer has to say and where this picture was taken. All right. So let's take a look. It's, of course, it's out in the ocean, but where in the ocean? Was it in Brazil? Was it in Europe? In Asia? Where was this picture taken? Okay, so now let's try to play the video and see if it works. Let's see if you can listen to that. Let's try. Let's go. Tell me if you can hear. Can you hear the audio?
Yes.
Oh, great. Awesome. That's really good. Oh, perfect. Okay. So let me just make it a little bigger here. Okay.
In this picture, people ride down the Nile on a boat in Cairo. Boats like this one often play music. Passengers celebrate while the boat travels up and down the river. Some of the passengers are tourists, but some are Egyptians who live in Cairo. Some of these people know each other, but some are strangers. Doing something that is different than what you do in your normal life can be a very special experience. It can teach you about the world and other people's lives. It can show you what is possible. I believe experience is more important than knowledge. Someone who has many experiences becomes knowledgeable. Experiences open your mind and teach you about other people's lives.
Great. Very good. So where was this picture taken? Do you remember?
In Cairo.
Very good. In Cairo, Egypt. All right. So let's now go little by little and see some more details about how she answers those questions. Okay. So let's see. So first of all, this is her name. This is the photographer who took the picture, Nadia Shura Cohen. Okay.
In this picture, people ride down the Nile on a boat in Cairo.
Oh, right. So are they out in the ocean? No. They are not out in the ocean.
A river.
They are on the river. Yes. They're riding down the Nile. Okay. They are riding down the Nile. Yes. The longest river on earth, right? So they're riding down the Nile on a boat in Cairo, Egypt. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Boats like this one often play music.
So these boats, they have music. So they play music, right? That's why they have all these neon lights, and people, when they ride these boats, they have live music on board. Okay.
Play music. Passengers celebrate while the boat travels up and down the river. Some of the passengers are tourists.
So who are the passengers on the boat?
Tourists.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, some of them are tourists. Okay.
Others.
But some are Egyptians who live in Cairo.
Mhm. And who are the other passengers?
Egyptians. Living.
Egyptians. Try to say this. Egyptians. Good. People who live in Egypt, they are Egyptians. Okay. Egyptians who live in Cairo. Okay.
Some of these people know each other, but some are strangers.
Mm-hmm. So some of the people are friends, right? They know each other, but some are strangers. Okay. So now she's going to answer the first question. What makes an experience special?
Doing something that is different than what you do in your normal life can be a very special experience. It can.
So what makes something special? What makes an experience special?
Doing something that is different from your normal life.
Very nice. So guys, come on. I want to hear your voices. Not only Thais' voice, right? Or Thais' voice. I want to hear everybody else's, right? So doing something different, yes, it really makes our experience, our lives really special. When we do something different, it really makes it special. We remember because it's different. Okay. Yes, it makes it special. Let's see what else.
Special experience. It can teach you about the world and other people's lives.
Mm-hmm. So why can it become so special?
Because she can teach you about the world and the other people's lives.
Great, Agat. Thank you. Exactly. All right. We learn a lot when we live those different experiences.
It can show you what is possible.
Mm-hmm. And then here we have the last one. Is experience or knowledge more important? Which one? Let's see what she says.
I believe experience is more important than knowledge. Someone who has many experiences becomes knowledgeable.
So in her opinion, which one is more important?
Experience.
Great. Why?
Because people who have a lot of experience can have knowledge, something like that.
Becomes knowledgeable. Yes. A person who is knowledgeable is a person who has a lot of experiences, or a person who has a lot of experience. Experience can be something uncountable or something countable. Okay? I can talk about experiences, meaning situations in life that we live, and it can also mean knowledge. It can also mean things that we learn along the way, meaning experience, like work experience. Okay, so if you have a lot of experience, of course you become more knowledgeable. Okay.
Experiences becomes knowledgeable. Experiences open your mind and teach you about other people's lives.
So, what are the results of experiences in general?
Experiences open your mind and teach you about other people's lives.
Right, exactly, right? Whenever we live something different, for example, when we go abroad, when we visit other countries, this is different. And that's why we say that traveling opens our minds, because it is completely different from what we do in our countries. So when we travel, when we meet new people, when we learn other languages, we open our minds and we learn about other people's lives at the same time. Okay? Great. It's really nice, isn't it, guys? Awesome. So now let's move on to the first activity. Okay? So here they want us to think of experiences that we've had that are exciting. For example, can you remember any experiences that are considered exciting? Boring?
Abroad.
Traveling
Traveling
abroad.
abroad.
Oh, good. Yeah. Very nice. What else?
Going to a concert.
Aha, yeah, that's really exciting. Whenever you go to a concert, you see so many different things. You see different people. You listen to live music, which is really exciting. Okay. Now, what about something boring, like a boring experience?
Walking in the park.
Oh, really? Do you think it's boring?
Yeah, I do.
Why? Oh.
I don't like.
Oh,
I don't
you
like.
don't like. Oh. Okay. Anything else?
Walking on the beach.
Oh my goodness. You don't like walking, guys.
No.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. What about waiting in line? Like, for example, at the bank or supermarket. When you go grocery shopping and the supermarket is overcrowded and you have to wait in line. Isn't it boring?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
Really? I don't. Yeah. Number one, I don't like going to the supermarket at all, right? When I have to go, and the lines are long, that's terrible.
I don't like for buy one thing. I don't like one
You don't-
thing in supermarket.
You don't like,
I don't.
sorry, I don't understand. Can you say again, please?
I don't like buy one thing. One.
Oh, you don't like
For
going
example.
there to buy one thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, in supermarket.
Okay. All right, I got it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. What about a funny experience? Can you remember any funny experience you've had?
Going to a soccer game
Oh, really? Why is it funny?
because there are a lot of people around you who is I don't know how I say that, torcendo.
Cheering
Yeah, for the
for the team.
for the team. Yeah, and I like it.
Oh, okay. But then it's funny. I don't understand if you understand the meaning of funny. Funny is when somebody tells you a joke. That's funny.
I see.
Yeah. So that makes you laugh, you know. For example, when a comedian is performing and everybody around laughs, that is a funny moment. That is something funny. Paulo Gustavo used to be funny. Rodrigo Santana is funny, right?
Something funny. Watching Friends.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a sitcom. Yeah, that's funny. All right. What about a dangerous experience? Can you remember any dangerous experience you've had?
Climbing a mountain.
Sorry, I don't get you. Can you say it again, please?
Going to a kamikaze.
Oh my
in the
goodness. No way. That's really crazy. That's radical.
Believe me, yeah.
Wow, that's dangerous. Whoa. All right. Okay. Any other example, guys?
Climbing a mountain.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's dangerous. Mm-hmm. That's true. Walking in the streets at night. Yeah. I don't think it's nice, right? I think it's dangerous walking in the streets at night. I don't think that's something good. It's not safe. Now, interesting. Tell me something interesting.
Writing a book, a new book.
Writing or reading a book?
Reading a new book.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. You bet. Okay, guys. Now here we have in number 2, write a sentence about each experience you had. Don't write the adjective in the sentence, right? Here, for example, I flew over the Grand Canyon. Okay. So here, this, of course, the person is giving an example of something that maybe was dangerous or exciting. Okay. The person is not really saying what's going on. The person is not really saying if it's A or D, but she just gave an example. And then the other person is going to try to guess which adjective describes each experience. Okay. Of course, guys, all the things here, they should be something that you've already been through, something that you actually lived, right? Like this one here, it's in the simple past because the person actually did that. I flew over the Grand Canyon, all right? Like, for example, I can tell you, I went up the Empire State Building in New York. I went up the Empire State Building, okay?
Really?
Yeah, really. So which adjective do you think I could use to describe that?
Amazing.
Yes, really, that's true. That's really amazing, yeah. And I would say that's really exciting too, if I have to choose an adjective from here. Yeah, that was really cool. That was when I went to New York. Yeah. I've been there twice, I think. I've been twice to New York. And I think the first time I went there, I went up the Empire State Building to the roof of the building. It was really amazing. The view from the top is breathtaking.
It's really beautiful from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pictures.
It's fantastic. New York is beautiful. I love New York. It's really Central Park. My goodness, guys, you have to go to Central Park. It's beautiful. It's so nice. You have to go there. It's a must. Broadway. Broadway, Fifth Avenue. It's
Oh,
really
God.
amazing. You have to go to New York. You just have to go. It's really amazing. It's a fantastic city. I love it. The restaurants, the bars, Soho, downtown Manhattan. Oh my God. Both sides, downtown and uptown New York, the west side of New York, Brooklyn. Even Brooklyn is great. My goodness, it's a fantastic place. You have to go there one day. Okay. All right, people. Great. Awesome. So try to give an example now. Come on. Up to you. Go ahead. You can say something that is funny, interesting, dangerous, but don't say the adjective.
Mm, I swam on the lagoon.
Mm. Which lagoon?
The Figueira.
Oh, how nice. That's cool. Here in Rio or in the countryside?
In Arraial do Cabo.
Oh, how nice. That's cool. All right. And the north coast of Rio.
Yeah.
Mhm. Cool. It's a beautiful place.
Yes.
Arraial do Cabo it's like our Caribbean. It's really beautiful. Water there is crystal clear. It's fantastic. Okay, guys. Now let's move on to 124. Let's go there. A wonder of the world. Let's see the first one. What do you know about Machu Picchu? Have you ever heard of this place before, people?
Yes, I have.
Great. Where is Machu Picchu, by the way?
I always say the wrong answer.
Why?
Always. Always.
Why? Where is it?
No idea. I just
Oh,
forgot the name.
Teacher,
I'm sure somebody knows. Come on,
I'm
guys.
sorry. O André não tá conseguindo entrar acessar a aula, não.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, tá pedindo permissão.
Okay, just a moment. Let me try. Okay, I just gave permission to Nick. Please, Kathleen, tell him to try again because I'm still learning how to use the app. So maybe that's the reason why. Tell him to try again, please.
O André disse que não tá conseguindo entrar na aula porque tá pedindo permissão.
No, it's okay because everybody else is here. Everybody managed to come in. Let me send him the link.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Juan, okay. Nicholas, okay. Everybody else is coming. And yes, look, Juan Bessa just came in. Everybody else is here. Yeah. Okay, now Andrea got in. Thank you, Kathleen. Perfect. Yay. Hi, Andrea. Good afternoon. Welcome. Hey,
Sorry for
dear.
late.
No problem, Andrea. That's okay. No problem. Welcome. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Hi, João Paulo. Good afternoon. And hi, everybody else, guys. It's good to see you. Okay. I'm new to Google Meet, so I'm just learning how to use it. So if anything happens, please let me know, okay? All right, we are doing this page here, page 124. That's unit 11. All right, we are discussing the first activity, activity 1. Okay. So we are asking people about Machu Picchu. Do you know where it is?
Now I know. I read in here.
You're right.
Peru.
Okay.
Peru.
All right. So it's in Peru. All right. So the first question is already answered. Why is it so famous, people?
Because the Incas lived in Machu Picchu in the
Yes, that's
14th
right.
and
Great. Very good. And how old is Machu Picchu? Do you know?
It has more than 100 years.
So here we should say it is more
It is.
than, yeah, it is more than 100 years old, much more, right? So who lived there? Like you said, like Thais said, the Incas, okay? So can everybody see the page, people? Is it visible? Can everybody see the page?
Yeah.
Yes, good. So let's see number 2, guys. Read the report about Machu Picchu. Does it mention any of the things you talked about in exercise number 1 here? The place, the reason why it's famous, because the Incas lived there, and because it's a very old city. Does it say that? So let's take a look at the text here. I'll try to show you here, okay? Let me try to focus on the text here. Yes, can you visualize the text better now? So I'll give you 2 minutes to read the text, and then we will discuss, okay, some questions. So let me, okay, you can start reading in silence, okay, people? Go ahead. Okay, time is up. So, does it mention any of the things you talked about in exercise number 1?
Yes, it does.
Great. So what do they say? First of all, let me close here and see the questions from number 1. Okay, guys. The first one is, where is Machu Picchu? So let's try to highlight the answer.
Machu Picchu is the site of an ancient city hide in the mountains of southern Peru.
Southern. Yes. Southern. Uh-huh. This is how we pronounce this word. Southern. Okay. Southern Peru. So it's in the south of Peru. Okay. All right. And it's not in the city. No, it's high in the mountains. Okay. Next one. Why is it famous?
Because the Incas lived in Machu Picchu.
Mhm. Yes, very good. That's a good reason why the Incas lived there. Okay. And they built a city there. Okay. And the city is not complete, it's incomplete, right? They left the city before they completed it, actually, right? They had to leave the city in a hurry. How old is the city?
It is more than 100 years.
No, much more. They lived in Machu Picchu around, yes, from the 1400s to the 1500s. So it's more than that. It's like we are in 2021. So you can see that. How old is that? Look, 2021 minus 1400. 621 years old. So it's more than 600 years old. Okay? 600 years old. That's more or less how old Machu Picchu is. Who lived there? The Incas did.
The Incas.
Yes. Okay. Now here, when you see more than 100 years, this is how long the people in general have been interested in Machu Picchu, okay? Because they were discovered in the 20th century, right? That's when they discovered the site, right? It was by the American explorer Hiram Bingham, Catlin's relative, okay? So, yeah. So he discovered Machu Picchu in 19, I think something, I don't know. So, and then since then, lots of tourists have visited Machu Picchu. Now, hundreds and thousands of people go to Machu Picchu every year. And I heard that Machu Picchu has been suffering some weather problems, okay, caused by erosion. The wind hitting the facade of the mountain has been destroying the monument and the city. So it's difficult for them to keep the city and all the things there, the construction and everything. So I heard that Machu Picchu will be soon a thing of the past. I don't know. That's what I heard. Anyway, let's take a look, guys, at some verbs that we saw in the text and they used in the text, those verbs, okay? Let's take a look at the box here. Guys, we use the present perfect with for and since to talk about present activities or states that started in the past, but they are still real today, okay? So let's try to understand that. I will highlight that for you. We call them present perfect because these actions, they started in the past, but they are still true today, okay? So we talk about present activities or states that started in the past. How can we understand that? Let's see. Examples. People have been very interested in Machu Picchu for more than 100 years. So people are interested in Machu Picchu today. People were interested in Machu Picchu yesterday, and people were interested in Machu Picchu 100 years ago. And more than 100 years ago, people were interested in Machu Picchu. So all this time, people have been interested in Machu Picchu, okay? So to express a situation that is true today, but it was also true in the past, we use the present perfect. Okay, guys? That's why we need to use this structure. The subject, the auxiliary verbs have or has, plus the past participle of the verb. And if I'm going to say the time, the period of time, or a point in time when the situation started, I'm going to use the word since. Okay? Here, I'm talking about the period for more than 100 years. Now, in the second sentence, I'm talking about when it started. Look, millions of tourists have visited Machu Picchu since 1911. In this sentence, I'm saying that millions of tourists visit Machu Picchu now. Millions of tourists visited Machu Picchu last year, and millions of tourists visited Machu Picchu in 1911. All this time, millions of people have visited Machu Picchu. All right, people? Okay? So that's why we have to use what we call the present perfect. Okay? Now, regular verbs have past participles, which are the same as their simple past forms. So now, just opening a parenthesis to talk about past participles, okay? The past participle is the third column of the verb list. We have the infinitive, the simple past, and the past participle. So if the verbs are regular, I just have to add ed. For example, work. In the simple past, I say worked. In the past participle, I just say worked. Perfect. So I have worked here since 2017 or 2017. I have worked here since 2017. I have worked here since 2017. Now, if I want to use a verb that is irregular, then I need to know the past participle of the irregular verb. It varies. Irregular verbs are different. So here we have an example of the verb to visit. Visit is regular. So visit in the simple past. Visited in the past participle. Visited. Simple. Now, irregular verbs have irregular past participles. Sometimes the past participle of an irregular verb is the same as the simple past. Sometimes. But sometimes it's different. So what is the solution? Oh, you have to learn the irregular verbs by heart, or you need to have the list handy. You should always have a list of irregular verbs near you, so you can always check the list. With exercise and practice, you get to know the most common irregular verbs. So after some time, you don't need to see the list anymore. In the beginning, you have to check the list. Okay, guys, but after some time, no. So here we have, for example, the verb to have in the simple past, had. In the past participle, had. Coincidence, it's the same. But the verb to be, no. No. The verb to be, infinitive, is be. In the simple past, was or were. But in the past participle, it's been. So when I form the present perfect, I have to say, I have been to New York twice. I have been to New York twice. If I want to say or talk about my experience in New York City. Okay, so let me try to write here. Oh, I'm looking for my pen. I can't find it. Yeah. Okay. If I want to write an example about my experience in New York, I would use the verb to be. So I have been to New York twice. Okay? Irregular. So for more information about it, you can go to page 169. There you have more examples. Okay? Now, yes, go ahead.
Excuse me. Could I say I have gone to?
Yeah, what's the difference? Not in this situation, okay? Why not? When you say I have gone, it means that you are not here anymore. You left your country and you went to New York. Why? Because gone is the past participle of the verb go. Okay? So when you say I have gone to New York, means that now at the moment you are not here.
Okay. Thank
It
you.
means that you went to New York
Okay.
and you were there. Okay. Oh, I'm gone.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. All right, people. So we usually say that when we refer to another person, not to talk about ourselves, but to talk about a third person. For example, suppose you are talking about Messi. Do you know Messi, the soccer player?
Yes.
Lionel Messi.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask me, oh, Simone, do you know what happened to Messi? And I say, no, what happened? And then you say, oh, he's gone to Paris. Really? isn't he in Madrid or Barcelona anymore? Because he was in Barcelona. And then you say, no, he's gone to PSG now. He's gone to Paris.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So,
Okay.
all right.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okie dokie, guys. So we use the present perfect to talk about our experiences or other people's experience, okay, in general. And we can use the words for or since to express periods of time or a point in time, not to say when, because when we say exactly when something happened, then we use the simple past. The action is completed in the past. But when the action is not completed, like here, for example, the action is not over. The situation in both sentences, they are still true today. When the action is not completed or when the situation is not over, we use the present perfect. Okay? All right, people, look at the picture. This is Machu Picchu. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's really exotic. Yeah, it's very different. So now, guys, let's do some exercises. Let's practice a little bit here. I think I posted some examples for you there on Google Classroom. Let me try to go there. Yes, can you see that, people?
Yes, I can.
All right, here you have, let me see if I can share this file with you. Can you see this file?
Yes.
I opened this file here now with for and since and the difference between them. Can you see that? So
Yes.
for refers to a period of time, okay? So we say, for example, for 10 years, okay? For 15 minutes, for 9 months, for 20 years, for the rest of my life, okay? Just to give some examples. Now, when I use since, I'm talking about a point in time and then referring to that point in time to now, okay? From that point in time to now. So since last Tuesday or since January, since 2001, since the Middle Ages, since 6:30. It can be since a specific time today, right? For example, we have been studying English since 1:30 today. We have been together since 1:30 today. Okay, present perfect. Right? Let's see another one here. Yes, here we have another file also showing the difference between for and since. Let's just see the examples here. Let me try to make it a little bigger. I have been living in Japan since 2012 or since 2012. And the next one, I have been living in Japan for 4 years. Okay, guys. And here you have a lot of examples. Okay. So make sure you take a look at the file. And here we have a worksheet for you to practice that. Okay. So let's go back to the exercise. Okay. just yeah, here. Let me try to reload this page here. Just a second, okay, guys? I'm trying to reload the page that we're supposed to do. Okay, just a second. Let me just get the page 124. Just a moment. All right, people. Can you see this page? Yes? Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you. So now let's try to practice this idea of present perfect in the first exercise, okay? So for the ones who just arrived, we are doing 125, okay? Hi, Jessica. Good to see you. Okay, so let's go. Look, complete the sentences with the present perfect form of the verbs in parentheses. So let's check it out here. So the first one, guys, I suggest that before we start completing, that we read all the paragraph, okay, ignoring the gaps, okay? So let's read all the paragraph, okay? My uncle for a Peruvian company for 10 years. In 2014, he moved to Peru to work at the company's main office, and I really wanted to visit him. This summer, I finally had enough money to go. I'm in Lima now. I here for 2 months. I'm taking a Spanish class at a private language institute. The class is great. A lot of grammar, and our speaking skills too. In the class, we also the history of Peru. Next weekend, we are going to visit Machu Picchu. I can't wait. Now, we should start and complete the gaps. Okay, let's say, my uncle
Has worked.
Very nice, because here we have for 10 years. So present perfect. So has, let's see here. All right, people. Has worked is the best idea, okay? So now I will ask you to complete numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we correct together, okay? So let's see if you can do this by yourselves, okay? I'll give you 1 minute, okay? Go ahead. Okay, guys, can we correct?
Okay.
All right, let's see, people. So let's see number 2. I,
Have been.
all right, have been. I have been here for 2 months. Okay, here we have the period of time. Okay, so number 3, we,
Have learned.
yes, perfect. We have learned. Okay. We have learned. And number 4,
Have improved.
perfect. We have improved. Here, the box is not big enough to show all the answer, but this is exactly the way it is. We have improved our speaking skills. Number 5, we
Have
have also
studied.
studied. Okay.
Okay.
All right, people. Did you get everything correct?
Got it.
Yes? All right, good. So let's practice some more. This time we will have the present perfect and for or since. Okay, let's do just one more and then we have the break. Okay, complete the sentences with the present perfect of the form of the verb in parentheses and for or since. Okay. So let's see. The first one, I to visit Peru a long time.
I have wanted.
Yes. Mhm. The verb want is regular, so I just have to add ed. So I've wanted to visit Peru. Now, which one should I use? For or since?
For.
For a long time. Okay, for a long time. The period. Now, next one. Jane,
Has been.
yes, has been interested in designing websites
So, minutes teacher.
since she was in high school. This is a point in time, okay? Since she was in high school, okay? Now, number 3, my parents,
Have lived.
yes, great. Lived in Florida.
Since.
Mhm. Since 2010. Good. Number 4, Bob, negative.
Hasn't. Went.
Hasn't. Here
Gone.
I have to use hasn't gone grocery shopping, yes, because I'm talking about a third person. So I can use go in the past participle. Hasn't gone grocery shopping
For.
for 2 weeks. There's no food in his house. Okay, so he hasn't gone grocery shopping. I can say that. We are going to Hawaii for vacation. We,
Haven't taken.
great, perfect. We haven't taken a vacation. Point in time. Since last year. Okay. The point in time is last year. So we haven't taken a vacation since last year. Okay. Now, number 6, Morgan.
Has managed.
Has managed a teamwork
For
4.
For 3
4.
months.
Okay. For 3 months. 3 months is time period. Okay, guys. Checking the answers, everything correct. Okay. Okie dokie, people. So now it's 2:47. Here we have just a little bit on vocabulary development, which is collocations, common collocations with foreign sense, but we'll talk about it after the break. No problem, okay? And then we can complete this page. So let's have our break, okay? We can have a pause now. You just stay here where we are. We will have like, it's 47, so let's round it up to 50. So we can come back at 47, let's say. We can have 5 minutes. Yeah, do you think 5 minutes is okay, guys? So we can drink some water,
Okay, it's okay.
have some coffee. So we can come back at 2:55. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So 2:55, we are back. All right. So I'll just try to pause here if it's possible. If it's not, I'll just keep it rolling. And then after 5 minutes, we come back. Okie dokie, guys. So see you in 5 minutes. All right. Okay. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Okay.
teacher. Hello.
All right, let's go back.
Let's go back.
Let's go.
Okay, people. So let's see. We are back to page 125.
Teacher, I can see you.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Can you see me now?
No, I can't.
Yeah, my camera is on. I can see myself here.
Weird.
I stopped. I stopped sharing.
Oh no, I can see you now. I can see it.
Can you see me now? Okay, good. All right. So now let me share the book. Okay, guys. So now I'm back to page 125. Can you see the page?
Yes, I can.
Good. So let's take a look, guys, at this part here where it says vocabulary development, collocations with for and since. Okay, so we can use the present perfect with for and a period of time, like we said before. Okay, so here we have some examples. Can you read the examples with for, Thais, please?
I'm sorry. For 3 years, for 5 days, for a long time, for a while.
Okay, thank you. So as you noticed, guys, when I use for, I need to express a period of time. I'm talking about duration, okay? Time, duration. So for 3 years, for 5 days, for a decade. So time duration, that's the idea for, okay? Now, thank you, Thais. We can use the present perfect with since and a date or day, time, or event to specify when a situation happened, started actually happening. When a situation started happening, and then it continues until today. Okay, so that's why we use the word since. Since. Okay, so can you read the examples, please, Kathleen?
Yes. Since 19,
Pronunciation. Since.
since 1998, since I was 5, since last year, since November.
Great, thank you. So when I use since, I'm specifying when the situation started. Okay, it started in 1998 and it continues until today. Here, it started when I was 5 and it continues until today. All right, so on and so forth. All right, so that's the difference between for and since. Okay, guys. Now, let's practice a little bit. Let's do some exercises here. Complete the sentences with for or since. Okay, the first one. Machu Picchu has been popular with tourists a long time.
For.
Yes, very good. Because this is time period. So for a long time, okay? The second one, they've lived in Peru
Since.
Since.
Yes.
Perfect, okay? Now, guys, try to complete the other ones on your own, and then we correct, okay? That's very simple. You can do this in less than 1 minute, okay? But I'll give you 1 minute to do it. Okay, go ahead.
I'm finished.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Okie dokie. All right. 1 minute is over. So let's check, guys. Number 3, just tell me the answers.
4,
Number 3,
4,
4.
yes. Number 4,
since,
since. Okay. Number 5,
4,
4.
good. Number 6,
since,
Since.
yes. Number 7,
since,
since. Number 8,
4,
and number 9,
Since.
excellent. Great. Very good. So you got this. Okay. Everything correct. So let's just, yes, perfect. All right, guys. So here we have a sample of a tour bus in Cusco, Peru. Oh, this is really interesting. Very typical. That's really nice. I like this picture. Okie dokie, guys. So moving on to page 126, we have a writing tip. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Things that we do to avoid repetition. It's really interesting because sometimes when we're writing, we tend to repeat words. Right? So what can we do to avoid repetition? Let's see. When we write, we use subject pronouns. For example, I, you, we, he, she, it, and they. And object pronouns like me, you, us, him, her, it, and them, to avoid repeating the noun. So in this sentence, it refers to Machu Picchu. Look at the example here. People have been very interested in Machu Picchu since 1911. In that year, the American explorer Hiram Bingham discovered it. Okay, so instead of saying discovered Machu Picchu again, you just replace Machu Picchu for a pronoun. So this is what pronouns are for. They are used to replace a noun and then avoid repetition. Okay, so this is a nice tip. And it helps a lot when we're writing. Okay, so for example, we can say, oh, last weekend, I went out with some friends and I met them at the beach. So instead of saying, I met my friends at the beach, to repeat my friends again, I can say, I met them at the beach. Okay?
Okay.
All right, people. So let's see here. In number 6, we have some exercises to practice replacing, okay? So rewrite the second sentence in each set. Replace the repeated nouns with pronouns, okay? So here we can see that my mother called last night. My mother wanted to talk about her trip to Peru. So how can I avoid repetition here?
My mother called last night. She wanted.
Perfect. She, instead of saying my mother again. All right, people. So this is super simple. And we naturally do it. Okay, guys. So here, as you can see, I already highlighted the repetitions for you. Okay, so let me just zoom in so you can see that. If you want, you can underline with your pencils, and you can just put the pronouns on top of the words to signal the replacements. Okay, so the first one here, she. The second one, guys, the Incas,
They.
they. And here, the city.
Food.
Mm-mm. The city,
It.
it. It. Yes, be careful. It. Now, my cousins.
They.
Here, pay
Oh,
attention.
they.
Pay attention. Here, my cousins is the subject. So here, my cousins, okay, they visited last month. But in the
Them.
second sentence, I gave them.
Them.
That's why the colors are different. Look, I painted in green the objects, okay, and in orange the subjects. Okay, guys. So here, my mother, subject, subject. Okay, the Incas, subject, subject. Okay, but here, look, city, the city. So here it's the object. The Incas made the city. So they made it. It's the object. Here, my cousins is the subject. But here, my cousins is the object.
Yeah.
Them. All right, people. I gave them. Here, Harry. Harry is leaving for vacation tomorrow. I'm going to give
Him.
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 Him. Okay? Object. I'm going to give him a ride to the airport. And you see, guys, I link. Instead of saying, I'm going to give him a ride to the airport. Instead of breaking up everything, I connect, okay? I'm going to give him a ride to the airport. Try to say that.
I'm going to give him a ride to the airport.
Him a ride. Him a ride. Him a ride.
I'm going to give him a ride to the airport.
Yes, I'm going to give him a ride to the airport. Okay, guys, you link. I'm going to give him a ride to, actually here, I'm going to becomes I'm gonna. Okay, guys, link here too. So I'm gonna give him a ride to the airport. I'm gonna give him a ride to the airport. I'm gonna give him a ride to the airport. This is how we speak, okay? And now, guys, many people visit Machu Picchu.
They.
They travel from all over the world to see
It.
it. To see it. Okay? Very good. Perfect. All right, guys. So this is it. The next part is just for writing. Okay, guys. And I'm not going to ask you to write only if you want to. So if you want to write, you can write a report about a historical place. So this is up to you. If you want to write about a historical place, feel free, okay? Then you can follow the instructions, but it's not necessary. Here you have a picture of a historical place in Angkor Wat, Cambodia. A beautiful place. I haven't been there. I don't know this place yet, but it seems to be amazing. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's see if the page is loaded. No, not yet. So let's reload the page. Just a second, people. Let me reload this page. We have to reload each and every page. Yeah, that's a characteristic of the bookshelf. Yeah, just a moment. Okay, people. Okay, once again. Okay, guys. So can you see this page? 127.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go there. So this, guys, is the beginning of 11.2. So thank God we managed to finish 11.1. That was great. So in 11.1, we saw the combination of the present perfect with for and since, okay? And we talked about Machu Picchu, and we also talked about experiences, okay? So let's start 11.2. Let's go there. This lesson talks about, in the beginning, right, guys, super polyglot brothers, okay? Just a moment, people. What do you understand by the word polyglot?
A person who speaks more than two languages.
Yes. Would you like to become a polyglot, people? Would you like to speak more than two languages?
Of course.
Yeah, why not, right? Why not? It's interesting, isn't it? Which languages, Thais, would you like to speak?
Spanish, French,
English?
English, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Great, awesome. That's really good. Yeah, don't forget to include Mandarin to your list because the Chinese are growing.
Yeah.
They're buying the world. So don't forget to learn Mandarin. Yes,
I'll put it on my list.
yes, put it on your list because the Chinese, they're going everywhere. So they are learning many things and they are in Brazil already. So better learn Mandarin. So let's go, guys. Let's take a look at the page. Here we have some questions for discussion. There you go. Here, how many languages do you speak? The first one. Now, at the moment. Okay. We basically speak Portuguese and English, right? We are bilingual already, right? We are becoming bilingual in Brazil. There's a lot of people speak English.
Yeah.
A little, but they try. Sometimes Portuguese and Spanish, right? How long does it take to learn a new language well? What do you think?
Depends on the situation, on the person.
Yeah, it depends a lot. How often you practice, right?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, guys? Usually, if you study a lot, if you practice every day, it takes about a year, okay? A year and a half. That's the average time it takes for you to learn a new language well, okay? If you really dedicate. Now, do you know someone who speaks a lot of languages?
Yeah.
Really? Who?
Um, Leo. His name is Leo.
Oh, how nice.
He speaks.
How many languages? Sorry, I couldn't get that. Agate, how many languages does he speak?
Alemão. And others. Others more others. I don't
He
know.
speaks German. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice, guys. That's amazing. Whoa. Oh, that's really cool. How nice. It's not easy. Yeah. Let me try to get a video of a kid who can speak some languages just to show you. That's really interesting. Let me see if I can show a video here on Google Meet. Let me try to do it. Let me see. I'll try to show you. Let me see. I'll try to get the video and then I'll share. There are some children who are super intelligent and they can speak languages easily. They learn very fast. So, guys, yeah, there are some guys who can do it as well. Okay.
E valores são valores sentimentais, valores éticos, sabe? São valores da sua empresa, como se fossem valores seus. Por exemplo, honestidade é um valor, comprometimento é um valor, fé é um valor.
This is amazing.
Não é valor de dinheiro, não.
Let me try to show you this one. Let me try to show you this video. Let me try to share now. Let's see how it works on Google Meet. Let me see. Guys, this little girl, she's only 4 years old. She's very young. I don't know how she worked. Have you seen this little baby who can speak difficult words? She can say difficult words. She's Brazilian. This is another girl. Okay, guys. This is another girl.
I have seen this girl.
Yeah, she can say all difficult words, and she's just a toddler. She's super
cute.
young. Yeah. This is another girl. She's only 4, and she speaks 7 languages. Okay. All right. So let's try to watch this. Tell me if the sound is okay. All right, people.
Sweetheart. Hello. How are you, darling? Take a seat up here. That's a big house, isn't it? For a little girl. Welcome to Australia. So you can speak 7 languages.
Oh, yeah.
What are the 7 languages you can speak?
Russian,
Yeah.
English,
Arabic,
Italian, Spanish, German, Chinese.
Oh, yes, this is amazing. You can speak all those... and sign language. Can I teach you some Australian English?
Yeah.
Can you say, hey, yeah?
Yeah.
How about this one? In Australia, when someone doesn't know something, they go, oh, no.
What?
Now, I know you speak another language called Bala language.
Bella language.
What's Bala language?
It's my special language.
Can you teach me?
It means this is a couch.
Oh. So you look like a princess.
Like a princess.
Yeah. Do I look like a prince?
You look like a koala.
Can you do a princess walk? How do princesses walk? Can you teach me how to do a princess walk? Oh, where are we going? We going for a walk? Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know why we're walking like this, but this makes us look like an old couple. You remember the good old days, fella? When we first met on a television show. What was that country we met in? Australia. Take a seat here. Now, darling, I think you're amazing that you can speak 7 languages at the age of 4. So how would you like to go on a round-the-world shopping trip so you can show everyone your skills?
Okay, but are you ready to dance? Are you ready?
You've done me out of a job. That's what I was supposed to say. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, ready?
I'm trying to be professional. Okay, I've got to do this properly like a grown-up.
Okay, Bella. Are you ready to show us that you're really are? Say it,
Oh, what's the point of me trying to do this professionally? Are you ready to see her do her thing? Okay, let's go, Bella. So grab that trolley. Okay, I've drawn up a shopping list. Sorry. See here, I want you to go around the world for me and order these grocery items.
4 eggs, German sausages.
Away you go.
Hallo, was möchten Sie heute?
4 deutsche Würstchen, bitte.
Okay, für was benutzen Sie die Würstchen?
Für etwas.
Very good.
Hier sind Ihre Würstchen.
Dankeschön.
Oh, she's going to do a runner without paying. That's all right. She can do that. Over to Egypt now. I want a 2 for laughers.
Schubert.
Bonito, cocina falafel.
Going to do the tap and go.
Shukran.
Well done, Bella. Head over to Spain. Grab me 10 Spanish oranges, Bella. There you
Hola,
go.
¿cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Qué quieres? 10 naranjas. 10. Aquí. 1, 2, 9, 10. Que tienes un buen día. Adiós. Adiós.
Well, she's heading over to England. I'll grab 1 bowl of English strawberries and a jug of cream.
What would you like?
Strawberry and a jug of cream.
All right, you can keep the bowl.
Oopsie daisy.
Well done, Bella.
你好，
你好，
今天你想要点什么呢？
3个猪肉包。
来，稍等。好嘞，
谢谢你。
不客气。
Now head over to Russia. Get me some potatoes, mate.
Не надо. 3 большущие картошки. Спасибо.
Well done. Yeah.
Welcome to the Little Big Shots YouTube channel. This is where you'll find some of the most talented children in the world. There are new videos every week, plus bonus bits of Little Big Shots not seen anywhere else. Just click on the links right now, and why not subscribe? Go on.
Wow, aren't they amazing? It's unbelievable, isn't it, guys?
Yes, it is.
She's only 4. Only 4. And you see that, wow. How did she learn so many languages? My goodness, it's unbelievable. And was the sound okay for you guys? Could you hear?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Did you see, guys? She can speak Russian, Chinese, Arabic, oh my God, Spanish. It's really amazing. Imagine we are struggling to learn English.
Yeah.
So you see, people, come on, you can't complain, all right? You better do a good job. So people, let's complete the sentences with words from the box. And did you see, guys, at just 4, she can read. This is something I noticed. She could read the prompts on the screen. You see the host's prompt? She was reading the things there on the screen, because while he was presenting, everything has to, every host on TV has a prompt where they read from. And she's only a little girl. She's only 4. And she can read everything. And she was reading the prompt. It was like, oh my goodness, she reads perfectly. How can she do that? So she's really a genius. Okay?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So now let's complete the sentences with words from the box. Okay, guys. So here we have the words method, memory, meaning communicate, translate, culture, progress, and goal. So let's see the first one here. Robert can read Spanish, but he can't in Spanish very well. So what do you think we should put here? Of course, after can't, we should use a verb, right? So
Communicate.
He can read, but he can't
Communicate.
communicate. Okay. All right. I think that suits here because when sometimes you can read things, but you can't really speak, right? So communicate. Number 2, Lily has an accent. She never forgets a name.
Memory.
Yeah. Very good. Seems to be very easy, right, guys? So now try to do the other ones from numbers 3 to 8, okay? And then we correct. Okay, I'll give you a minute to do that. It's very easy. All right, you ready? All set? Go. Try to do it, please. Okay, guys, can we correct?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Can you see that? I'm asking you questions, but nobody's answering. I think I was muted. That's why you were not saying anything.
You were.
Yeah, I was muted. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to this thing here. So I was muted. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to the screen. Okay, guys. So here, the first one, Kadir is studying Turkish. His goal is to speak Turkish to his grandparents when he visits Istanbul next summer. So his goal, all right, his objective is to speak Turkish. All right, people. Now the next one. My favorite method of learning a language is to listen to songs while reading the lyrics. Okay? Method. That's the pronunciation. Okay? What is your favorite method of learning a language? Okay? So some people like listening to music. Other people like reading books. So each person has a favorite method, okay, of learning a language. Now let's see number 5, guys. What do you have? What do you have? Our Arabic teacher gives us a test every weekend to measure our
Progress.
Okay. Our Arabic teacher. Look at the pronunciation, people. Arabic. Our Arabic teacher gives us a test every week to measure our progress. Okay, good. I don't speak Portuguese. Can you please
Translate.
Yes, translate that into English for me? I'm really interested in Chinese.
Culture.
Pronunciation, guys. Culture.
Culture.
It's not Q. It's
Culture.
not. Okay, guys, don't mix it up. It's not Q. No, it's K. Culture.
Culture.
Yes. Culture.
Culture.
Good. I'm really interested in Chinese culture. I like learning about Chinese food, holidays, and beliefs. Okay? Culture. Culture. Number 8. You can often guess the
Meaning.
meaning. What's the meaning? What's the meaning? Okay? Meaning. The meaning of a word. Okay? So let's check the answers. Okay, everything right. Okay? Good. Okay, people. So here, they are talking about learning another language. All these words, guys, are related to learning different languages. So we talk here about method, we talk about memory, meaning, communicate, translate, culture, progress, goal. All right, people. Now let's have a final discussion here. Discuss the questions together. Let's see. Do you have a good memory? What do you think?
I'm not a good memory.
I don't have. Okay. What do you think, Diane? Do you have a good memory?
I think I do.
Okay, me too. What is easy for you to remember?
Food.
What did you say, Kathleen? Food?
Yes, really.
Food names? All right. Okay. Okay, all right. And what is difficult for you to remember?
Math.
Math?
I
Yeah.
hate it.
Math is very difficult.
All right, math formulas. Okay. What is your favorite method of learning a language?
Listen music.
Sorry, listening to music.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
Listening
good one.
podcast.
Listening to podcasts. Oh, that's a good one too. I like listening to music. I like watching videos and like movie series. But I also like reading because I love reading. Yeah, I think reading is awesome. What cultures do you know a lot about? Yeah, the Brazilian. Yeah, Brazilian culture is really nice. It's very interesting. What other culture interests you the most? Apart from the Brazilian culture. Yeah, European. Like what? French? Italian? Oh, the Japanese culture. So, the Asian culture. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I like that one too. I like the Japanese culture. They're really amazing. Yeah, very exotic.
I super agree with you.
Yeah, which cultures would you like to learn more about?
Japan.
Yeah, me too.
Russian.
Me too, me too.
Canada.
That's why it's important to learn Mandarin, Japanese. Yeah, we have to learn those languages. Why are you studying English after all, guys? What are your goals? Because English is only the beginning, right? It's only a starting point. From English, then you have to start another language, don't forget.
For me, travel.
Okay. For traveling, okay. So you can just go ahead and say, oh, for traveling, for my career, for my job. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, guys, that's great. That's really good. That's far enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, people. So we're not going to do the next one. I think that's okay for now. Okay, I'll just go back to our page in Google Classroom, and I want to show you the homework for next week. Okay? Yay. Fair enough. So let me share this. Okay, can you see our page in Google Classroom, people? I was planning to do only up to 126, but we went a little further and we went up to 127. But that's okay, perfect. The homework for today is online practice, unit 11.1, but you can also do 11.2, okay? No problem. And I put a worksheet here for you on present perfect with for and since, okay? You can work on that. And I will also add 1 or 2 more worksheets for you, okay, to work on the same topic. And I will share the video that we saw in class today, okay, the video with the little girl, so we can watch that one again. All right?
Okay.
So guys, have a nice weekend. Protect yourselves. It was awesome having you around and using the app for the first time. It was really great. It worked. I loved it. It was really nice. I had a great experience. I think it's much better than Zoom, and it works smoothly. It runs well in the computer. I just need to learn the tools and see how it works to organize the participants and to see the list of everybody. But it worked pretty well. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Thais. Mateus, thank you so much. Thank you, Agathe, Kathleen, Andrea, Joseph Victor, everybody else. I can't see now. I don't know how. Let me try to flip the list here. Leo, Mateus, Nick, Thaís, João Paulo, thank you so much. Jessica, thank you. Andrezinho,
Bye
thank
bye,
you.
teacher. See you next
Ana
week.
Beatriz.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
teacher.
people. See you next week.
Bye,
Love
teacher.
you, people.
I love you so much, people. Thank you so
Bye,
much,
teacher.
guys.
See ya.
Bye, see you. Take care. Don't forget to do your homework, okay? Bye-bye, guys. Love
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye, guys. Take care. It was amazing. See you. Bye-bye. I still need to learn how to put the little hearts there. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.